What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Grim. Today we're reacting to a very special video titled My Boyfriend is an Aeroplane. So yeah, that's right, we're in for some quality strange cringe today. Keep watching until the very end because this is just a wonderful insight into a very odd niche interest that someone can have. Anyways, without further ado, let's just meet this woman, shall we?
Die 737-800 ist für mich sehr anziehend und sexy, wenn ich so sagen darf. Die Tragfläche anfassen, kriege ich sofort Vorstände und werde total.
Alright, so clearly this is not in English, but part of it is, and I saw this and that didn't even matter to me because, you know, this has already gotten just so ridiculous. Literally the first shot of this documentary is her in bed, making out with this plane and lightly, like, rubbing its wings. Like, dude, Monka TOS right there. I should have just given you all a warning or something, I'm sorry. I think the rest of this is in German, or at least she speaks German, obviously, so we gotta look past that real quick, but, you know, there are subtitles and hopefully you guys can read. Trust me, this is just so ridiculous. I couldn't not make a video on her, alright? Plus, I mean, not to flex, but ich bin Ausländer und spreche nicht gut Deutsch, you feel me? So, I mean, I still remember a bit from my German classes in high school, so I don't need the captions, but, you know, they're good for the rest of you plebeians that might not know basic German words like me. Sarcasm, of course, but anyways, let's just keep watching this. It's getting interesting already.
Jetzt packen wir meine Sachen zusammen, denn es geht nämlich heute nach Stockholm und besuchen meinen Schatz und ich kann es gar nicht abwarten, dass es jetzt wieder mein Wunsch wahr wird.
That's right, she's catching a flight to Stockholm to meet her boyfriend, which is super sweet to think about until you realize that just means she's going to an aircraft hangar to rub her hands along a plane for about 2 hours. But hey, love is love, right? I'm still hyped for her, alright? Anyways, whatever makes her happy and it's not doing any harm to anyone else, so why should I care? I don't know, it's just still very odd to me, but I do love that this is a thing.
Hier ist noch mal ein Bild von mir und mit meinem Schatz, wo ich unter seiner Tragfläche streiche.
Okay, whoa, if you are listening to this video on speakers and someone around you knows German, they might think that this is a very different type of video that you're watching right now. But seriously, she's passionate about this plane right here. Like, I wonder what exactly it is about the plane itself that makes her so attracted to it. Maybe she's just a big fan of design marvels like the modern aircraft, and I mean, you know, the airplane is a pretty impressive piece of technology. Even I can respect that, but I can guarantee you won't be seeing me out here rubbing plane exteriors slowly and posing for photos with them. I just use them to get from point A to point B, alright?
Ich bin die Michelle und ich bin sehr in die Boeing 737-800 verliebt. Ich bin sehr, sehr verliebt in ihn und das seit 5,5 Jahren.
It's been 5.5 years that she's been in a committed relationship with this plane, and she even has parts from the plane that she cuddles with at night. That is true dedication right there. What I want to know, though, is if she sourced these parts from the internet, because I'm guessing that's kind of expensive to just buy airplane parts, or she goes around trying to finesse plane parts off of airplanes that are just like sitting dormant in the middle of the night on the tarmac. Like, is she going on some secret ops missions to try to figure out how to get these pieces off? With how into this plane she is, I wouldn't really write that off as a possibility either. Like, that really could be a thing.
Damit habe ich nur ein großes Modell von ihm aus Fiberglas und ein paar echte Bauteile von ihm. Und ja, so kann ich mein Liebe halbwegs ausleben und wir führen eine ganz normale Beziehung, in der wir abends.
You know, it's just like any other normal relationship, except the only difference is my boyfriend has giant wings and windows on the side of him. Oh, and he's made of fiberglass. Oh, and he's not real, but like, besides all of that, it's a real relationship, alright? Kind of funny to imagine her just snuggling up with this model plane every night, but it's also sort of endearing, I guess, because like I said, in her world at least, that plane is everything, so it is kind of sweet in a way. Still, you won't catch me cuddling no inanimate objects anytime soon, besides my anime pillow, but she's my wife, so I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Habe ich mich das allererste Mal erst einmal mit ihm getroffen, am zwar 1. Mai 2019 und das war mein schönster Tag meines Lebens gewesen. Ich habe jede Millisekunde mit ihm genossen.
Okay, now I just feel even worse for making this video. Like, trust me guys, I'm not making this to mock this woman, but it is, you know, like, so strange you kind of can't keep these types of comments to yourself, you know? Like, no normal person is into planes like this, but I guess she's not normal and that's okay. But still, you can tell she's so down for this plane, like she is straight up in love with this thing. The way she talks about it sounds like a paragraph out of a romantic novel that old women would read in their spare time.
Und ganz wichtig, es darf auch nicht fehlen, ein kleines Teil muss von meinem Schatz dabei sein. Das ist ein kleines Teil von seinem Winglet. Und damit ich was von ihm habe im Bett, habe ich auch.
So apparently the staff at the Stockholm airport are just letting her spend some quality time with her boo, but what I don't know is if they fully understand the gravity of this situation. This isn't just some aviation nerd that wants to marvel at the engineering feat and beauty of this plane. They are legit pimping out this plane real quick for this woman and probably don't even realize it. That brings up another good question that my girlfriend raised when I was talking about this video with her before I was gonna make it, and that's if she has to get onto another plane to fly to Stockholm, and it isn't this exact model, is she technically cheating on her plane boyfriend? That's the real question here. Like, you can't be enjoying another plane's flight before you go see your actual plane boyfriend. That's messed up, bruh.
I am ready, I am excited, I can't wait to begin and to spend with my lover.
Wonderful.
This dude who's in charge of the visiting service or whatever they have at this airport is probably so confused right now, or low-key there are like a ton of people that love planes like this and just want to date them, and this is just another day at this dude's job. He's just got to hang out with these plane boyfriend and girlfriends all day, and if that's actually real, I hope they're paying him accordingly, because that does not sound like a fun job.
I can't believe it, today my dreaming is coming.
Yes.
So the time has come and Barcroft's editors are really playing around right now, bruh. She's approaching the hangar and they are playing this heartbeat sound like it's the clutch scene in a sports movie or something. Dude, quit making this so serious, alright? This woman's about to go make out with the side of a plane for like 2 hours. We don't gotta make it seem so grand.
Es ist einfach großartig. Also ich kann es nicht glauben, dass ich jetzt wirklich hier bin. Ich bin sprachlos, deswegen bin ich so still gerade.
Do you feel like you need to touch it?
I would like to touch it.
Ah, my cheeks hurt from smiling. I'm so nervous. I don't get how he's so confident and always makes me blush. Wow, his paint is just as marvelous as I saw in pictures. And his wings are so beautiful. Okay, enough kidding aside, but really low-key, it probably is kind of a crazy moment for her. But it's just so hilarious to see her actually flustered and nervous as this plane is just sitting there silently because it is an inanimate object.
It's a bit rare, but nice. Why not?
These guys are playing it nice right now. I'm sure they're internally thinking, wow, we don't get paid enough for this, but at least we got some free entertainment at work today. You know, not every day we meet someone who's legit in a loving relationship with a plane, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Wow, this lady would love living here in the Pacific Northwest. Like, I feel like everyone I know that's an adult and has an actual career has it in aerospace, bro. Like, we're out here at Boeing building planes left and right. She should really think about moving here and just getting a job putting them together. That way she can be near her boyfriend all day and get paid to put him together. How many people can say that? That's a flex right there. Hey, you guys made it pretty far into this video, so real quick, I'm gonna ask you to drop a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell in the next 5 seconds. And if you can do all of that quick enough, you will win a lifetime supply of oatmeal. Oh, don't like oatmeal? Well, too bad. You now have 10 tons of it, so I guess you better start to like it or just keep it in your garage or something. I don't know, it's your problem now. Anyways, on with the rest of the video.
Das ist so ein wunderschönes Cockpit. Ich liebe sein Cockpit einfach über alles. Es ist einfach super schön.
You know, there's a joke to be made here, but out of fear of wilding out a bit too much for YouTube and just out of pure cringe overload, I'm just gonna leave that up to you guys to infer here. I mean, it's kind of low-hanging fruit to even crack jokes like this, so I'll just avoid it. I cannot believe this is actually a thing. Like, I'm so glad YouTube exists so I can at least experience other people's lives like this. Because before this was a thing, you would never expect that there are people out there that are in loving relationships with planes. I hate this B-roll footage, like, I truly hate everything about it. She's talking about marrying this plane and like wanting to have a life with it while softly caressing all of the buttons and everything. Like, there is so much energy here that I don't want to experience. Please, Barcroft, chill with these close-up shots, alright? Oh, these poor workers are just sitting here not really knowing what to say. Like, this girl has got to be so wild for them. Like I said, they're just sitting here trying not to laugh at the whole situation.
As long as the plane gives consent and she gives consent, yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, sure, I'd let her buy the plane.
Good on them for having a good outlook on it though, you know, they aren't just gonna talk trash about it right in front of her. Plus the fact that they are reacting like this makes me believe that it is not as common as I thought to have people that are in love with planes, so at least most days of their jobs are super normal, and probably just show off planes to people that like to see planes for the cool factor, not because they want to marry them. Not sure how a plane can give consent, but I get the sentiment, my guy. As I said earlier, I am joking about this woman, and we can meme on her all that we want, because this is the internet, but I truly mean no ill intent on her by making this video. It's cool that she's so down for planes. Like, she was okay with having this documentary filmed about her, and that's pretty confident. And like I said, she's not really doing anything negative to herself or others by having this attraction to planes, besides making us uncomfortable, so I really can't hate on her for it. It's just very odd. So she spends another like 30 minutes with this plane just rubbing her face against it and kissing it, and I don't know what else, but it's just not a good time, so I'm gonna talk over this last part. And I mean, she even keeps going on for so long that the guy who chaperoned her here has to ask her to go because his shift is probably over or something. But yeah, at least she got to spend some time with her boyfriend, so that's cool, I guess. All in all, this was a very, very strange video, and I really loved/hated every second of it, you know. Oh, this is some excellent top-class cringe here, but once again, I really do wish the best to this lady, and who knows, maybe by the time I'm uploading this, she's Mrs. 787 by now. Anyways, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. This one was super odd, so I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on it, but again, be lighthearted, don't be mean. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace out.